And who can move like this? Let me see what I can do right quick. My people were made in moves like this. Boy fly, they never flew like this. Pitch black butterfly from the other side. Somebody's style was lost, it wasn't mine. I'm in a small demographic, a real one's dealing with all things classic. King's fabric,
I'm used to waiting. Are you? Would you be waiting?
Popular sock when I shine behind Stella fella.
I'm used to staying with you.
Signs in New York Times bestseller. When I move in my way. Energy, I generate. How to never move weak, I demonstrate. Celebrating my peace when I enter my faith. For my dimes and deeds, the way eyes and leaders to the non-believers. Vagabonds and heathens, achievers. We ain't satisfied with dreaming. Long as I'm still breathing, watch how I move.
We're back at it with another season of the Road to the Show podcast. I'm your host, Ben Gelman. Today, we're focusing on the Major League Baseball amateur draft, specifically on one of my diamonds in the rough. This is a player, not a household name yet. There's a long way to go. Maybe not at the top of the draft class, but I think there's a real future at the Major League level for this player. I have Hall of Fame outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. with me today. Ken, what advice would you give this player who might not be considered a sure thing to make it? What would you tell them as they begin their professional journey?
Yeah, I mean, you have an opportunity. Anytime you have an opportunity to impress somebody, to go out there and do something, then you can do it. And they don't care, who you are, what round, what this, what that. They just want you to go out there and play. And if you can perform day in and day out, you will be in the big leagues.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
It don't matter where we go. It don't matter if we lose it all.
Carlos, you did that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Well, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work. Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
What? Are you kidding me? This is who we are drafting? You must be crazy. He is a career minor leaguer. He's not a major league player. We wasted a draft pick. A high one at that. Here. This is why we don't win. This is a terrible, terrible pick. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, fellas. Do your work. Do some research. Awful, awful selection. I hate this pick.
Flashing lights dance with fire in the night. Watch the time pass us by. Is this feeling lying? Could you pass the lighter? Yeah, I'm trying to keep it cool. Nicotine in my veins, flaming up desire. What am I supposed to do? 'Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a zoo. Put me in the mood. Put me in the mood. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Maybe I should've known that it ain't real. How'd you know how to get into my feelings? You're a trip giving me hopeless solution. Hopeless solution. Hopeless solution.
We're talking about one of my favorite picks in this year's MLB Amateur Draft, and I'm joined by mental performance coach Kellen Lee. Kellen, what have you heard about this particular prospect?
You know, when you sent over the list of people we're going to talk about, I had to do some extra research on this one. This is a guy that I, flew under the radar, and I really wasn't as familiar with. But after doing a little bit more research, talked to some coaches, talked to the people that know him personally, it sounds like he's got some really strong intangibles. It sounds like he was a great teammate as an amateur player, and I would imagine that the organization perhaps did their homework a little bit and found out a little bit about him that other teams didn't, because it sounds like he brings a lot to the table on the mental side of the game.
And as Yogi Berra famously said, baseball is 90% mental, the other half is physical. Now, math on that aside, Kellen, how much has baseball emphasized mental toughness, mental development in recent years?
Yeah, there's been a huge shift, and a lot of the organizations and players are turning to the mental side of the game to be just a regular part of player development, all the way from the minor leagues, all the way up to the major leagues. Some of those mental performance skills include building confidence, establishing routines, setting really effective goals, maintaining motivation, visualization. The sky's the limit. But really what we know is that a really solid mental game allows these players to tap into their physical game more consistently.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Tulsa Drillers and the Wichita Wind Surge.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Wichita Wind Surge.
First pitch moments away, and our pitcher in this game, Anthony Woods.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
So just about set. And here's the first baseman, Devin Mann.
The first baseman, Devin.
And the pitch. That's in there. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch,
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Swing and a line drive caught.
Batting second.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Omar Estevez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground. Sends it to Sabato. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes digs in now.
Here we go, boys.
And that's in there for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth.
Now, number 15.
Number 15.
In there for strike one.
0-1.
Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Down to third baseman, Brandon Lewis. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand it.
Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, number 11.
Leading off for Tulsa, the right fielder, number 11.
Woods back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Ball, I got it.
And there's 1 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Vargas.
1 out now. Here we go, guys. That's a strike.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to Sabato. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Eddys Leonard, the next to hit.
2 outs here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hamlet Marte.
The catcher.
It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Sends it to Sabato, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Devin Mann.
Devin Mann now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Fisher puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Omar Estevez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Omar Estevez. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Wallner makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajas.
For Tulsa, the center fielder, Andy Pajas.
Woods back to work. That one off the mark, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
A wind in the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, number 15. Well struck, right field. And gone. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lewis. First pitch, and he just misses.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. Pulls that one foul. The pitch. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, number 11. In the air, left side. Urbina under it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Ripped to third and caught. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eddie Leonard.
Leading off for Tulsa, the shortstop.
And a pitch.
Leonard.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Right on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher, Hamlet Marte.
Next to hit, Hamlet Marte.
Hey, we got one here. Let's go.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Way high.
Oh, that's up.
All right, come on now.
And there's the strike. Kicks and deals. On the ground at first. No play. That's an infield single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone.